Hey folks, Evan here at Eldorado RV, and today we're going to talk about this, the 2023 Roadtrek Zion Class B van. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we're going to do a quick walk around the outside here and talk about the chassis a little bit, talk about what's going on. So the first thing you're going to notice is this is sleek. That's because Roadtrek paints all of these panels and the awning. It's all matched to the body paint color, which you can change. As you can see, we've got a Zion SRT back there. That's a different color. So, fully painted. Then the ProMaster chassis is front wheel drive. That's really nice for the winter. If you don't want something 4x4, having the front wheel drive is usually a way better option than rear wheel drive. You can see we've got some steps there, some electric steps. We'll talk about those more in a minute. Look at that seamless, full-length glass. That looks really good. I like what Roadtrek does with that. Full-length, tinted. That's really awesome. The awning up there, that's a Carefree awning, so it's electric. But then you've got your side posts. You can see the little connectors there. And a center post as well. Now, sorry about the noise. I'm standing beside the highway here and it's a busy day, a little bit windy too, which doesn't help. Now at the back, you can see we've got an antenna up there, and we've also got a backup camera and your rear view mirror camera. That's all right there. Now this being Zion, the full-length Zion, that means that you can walk straight through because the couches are on either side. We'll see that in a minute when we go inside. But that means you can open up from the back, you can put bikes or kayaks in there, you can access it from the back. Now down here, get underneath, we've got your city water, as well as some low point drains. All your stuff here. Now you don't get a spare on the ProMaster, but you do get a repair kit. You can tow up to 3,500 pounds with this. Now I personally have towed a golf cart on a golf cart trailer with one of these before, and it tows surprisingly well. You've got a 9-speed transmission and 280 horsepower. It's a pretty decent little engine. This is the 3.6 liter V6 Pentastar. You can see we've got your shore power plugged in here. Now one of the biggest things with the Roadtrek is the power system, so you almost never will need to be plugged in because you've got 300 watts of solar on the roof, a 280 amp underhood oversized alternator that acts as a generator to fill those lithium batteries, which you have two vaults, two banks of 300 amp hour lithium battery packs. They're self-heated. That means you can run something like your air conditioner. On a hot day, you're going out golfing or you're going for a hike, you can run your AC for 4 to 7 hours, give or take, depending how hot it is, just off of your battery pack and your 3,000 watt inverter. In here is your outdoor shower. Let me see if I can pop that open for you. Hot, cold, spray head, pretty standard stuff. You can see we've got the matching paint the whole way along the side here. Truma on-demand water heating. Okay. So in there we've got your sewer connection. As you can see, there's a standard sewer connection here, but behind that door is a macerator hose. And the pump control for that is in the driver's side door, which I'll show you, but you got a macerator, so you don't have to play the poop slinky game with the big sewer hose. It's all right there in one spot, one pump. And if I reach up high enough, you can see the edges of the solar panels there. You got an electric step on this door as well, so I'm gonna pop that open here. And these are the widest electric steps in the industry. You can see I can fit my whole boot on there. That's a size 10.5. Now right in here is your macerator pump control. So you never want to run that dry, so you pull your valve first and then you run the pump. But that's right there, easy to access. You got your fuel fill on this side as well. It's locked. Oh, no, it's not. I've got it backwards. The Sprinters on the Mercedes, they open from that side, but Dodge opens from this side. We'll talk about what's going on inside there at the end of the video. For now, let's finish our walk around to the front and let's go inside. You got heated power folding mirrors and that classic Roadtrek look with the 3 windows up at the top. All right, now let's head inside. Let's talk about what's going on there. Something that I missed on the outside is your propane. You can see there's a propane quick connect over there as well for a barbecue or whatever. That's just under this nice little side panel there. All right, now let's step on inside, see what's going on in there. So first off, we got your entry step here. That's electric. I'll show you when I shut the door. That opens and closes automatically, of course. Got a nice flip-up countertop extension, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. On both doors, front and rear, you have this guy here, which rolls down and it turns into a screen. You can open it, close it, get in and out, so you can let fresh air through the whole unit. Use your fantastic fan maybe without letting the bugs in. So love those. Now, hey, that's me. Let me go in here. Let me turn around, not too fast. Don't want to make you dizzy. Okay, so these doors, you kind of got to get mad at them. For those of you that already have vans, you probably know that. But pull the latch and you give it a good slam. Okay. Now we're locked in here. There's a quick look at the interior of the chassis, which we'll get to later. Okay, so first things first, when you walk in, what do you got? You've got your bathroom. So, when I open this up, our lot is kind of graded, really steep. So this door is going to keep falling on me, but just to give you an idea, this light in here, by the way, is 110. Doesn't run off of 12 volt. I couldn't tell you why. No idea. But anyways, got the nice corner sink in there. Your toilet, standard foot flush, and your shower pan. So you have a shower curtain here that wraps around. Nice big mirror, a little bit of storage, and a fantastic fan right outside the bathroom door so that you can exhaust all that condensation or what other fumes you might be producing. It's pretty spacious in here. It's not, I mean, it's not huge, but it's a really good size for what it is. And you've got this neat little trick. So this here connects to this. So you can see there's that little bowed out part there. That's so that when you're in there, you know, doing your thing, you can latch it together from the inside and it gives you more space than if it were to be properly fully closed. See, you even got some little magazine storage in here, and we can lock that bathroom door shut like so that it's not going anywhere. Okay, now that we've got the bathroom closed, let's talk about what's going on in the kitchen, right? So we got this really big fridge right here, really good size. Freezer up top, fridge down here. It's super spacious. 12 volt fridge, get some storage in the door. We've got this big sliding pantry. Now if you look at the back, you can see proof that all the cabinets, everything is designed with the chassis in mind. So it's custom shaped to fit the chassis and maximize your storage. I love what they got going on here with the shelves. High quality stuff. really heavy duty drawer glides on the top and the bottom, not just one side, so it's solidly in there. And then you've got that marine latch, so boom. Latches into place, you're not going to catch yourself on anything. Got a nice big storage drawer in here. There you go. Furnace vent. We've got access to all the important stuff in there. And there's another service compartment down here as well for your inverter and battery system. Now all the cabinetry matches throughout, it's all the same quality, all the same stuff, both bottom, top, everything. We got solid surface counters, well, counter I suppose, plus this flip up extension, which, there you go, ratchets in place, nice and easy. Got a nice power station here with 12 volt USB and 110. I like that Roadtrek did the cutout kind of matching cover. Oh, we got a little bit of bubble wrap in there. That's included with every purchase, you know. Don't hold me to that. If you want bubble wrap, I'll give it to you though. Nice sprayer head. Nice pull out. We've optioned the induction stove, but you do get as standard this guy right here, which I'll put on the screen. We've got some nice storage underneath the counter. That guy there, that's a 110 if you can't see it. Big, high quality drawer. Slide that away, and we've got a nice big cabinet here with some super deep shelves. So you could put like plates in there, pots, pans. There's more than enough space for that. We've got another one right here. Go. Let me give you just kind of a wide shot of that with the flip up countertop extension. Boom. Got a microwave up top, little entry light here. And up here is your control panel. We're going to go over that a little bit more in depth later on because it's pretty complex. So we got your microwave. Nothing special, just a microwave. One thing that we haven't talked about yet is the soft touch everywhere. So you get a thick, plush vinyl roof, soft touch on as many surfaces as they can. Right here we've got a big sort of wardrobe. This is where the leg for your Lagoon table goes, and that's the plug for your microwave. As you can see, it's really spacious. I've got my big camera bag in there, and there is still a ton of space. This is awesome. Again, that marine latch, just push, click, locks into place. Got your air conditioner back there, tons of LED lights, they're individually addressable. Some big storage above the couches, which I will show you. That's on the right here, we've got your solar controller. You can see we've got blackout shades on both windows, but that back window opens and it has a screen as well, which I'll show you later. We've got drawers underneath the sofas. Same high quality drawers, they're nice and deep. And these are double latched, so you can put some heavy stuff in there. You don't have to worry about them popping out while you're driving if you latch them properly. The one problem is you can't open them with one hand if you latch them properly. So that's one consideration. Mount for your table on the floor. We got a really nice vinyl floor here. And they've got chassis mounted overlapping floorboards. So you don't hear any squeaks, you don't feel any wiggles. Vinyl leatherette for the couches. This one has a seat belt on, there's 3 seat belts, if I can get my words out. And above it, we've got a power station just like in the kitchen, the electric control for the sofa bed, and then a bunch of individually addressable reading lights. We've got access through the back, of course, with that same screen, which has a few different modes, and it's magnetic, and then you've got an emergency exit, so you can actually just, let's say something happens inside, but you got the screen out, you can just rip that down. You just grab it and pull, because it's Velcroed up here. Another one of those lights. More storage on this side. I've got a smaller one here, but there's a bunch of power in here. That's for your TV. So this TV that comes with it runs on 110. It doesn't really matter. You have a 3,000 watt inverter and plenty of power, but if you want to run it off 12 volt, you do have the option to do so. I love these. These tensioners are really nice because it doesn't push your cabinet up into like a specific position like when you have the springs on these, because you can't lift the cabinets up all the way because of the air conditioner. So that's really nice. And a really good high gloss finish. That's what I love about Roadtrek, is they feel luxurious, but they don't feel over the top. Air conditioner here, high efficiency, 11,000 BTU. You can run that off your inverter for, if your batteries are full, 4 to 7 hours. You could go play around a golf, come back, and this bad boy is going to be ice cold. Now let me show you the windows here. So like I said, we got blackouts on both, this one, and this one. But blackout opens, you've just got your window, and your window opens, but then you also have a screen, so if you have your window open, you can keep the bugs out, the dust out, whatever have you. You can just do that, and then you can slide them over together, so you never have to take them apart. Got your TV here, and there are no seat belts in this side. This side is just the extension for, if you're sitting, you're having, oops, almost dropped my camera. If you're sitting, you're having some food, or if you have the bed down. At the back door here, we've got a storage spot for your tabletop, but I have the tabletop up front right now, so it's not in there. And then you've got your back door, which you can open. There's some 12 volt, and these little grates you see here, that's for the heating to go through. We got speakers on both sides, this side and the side I'm sitting on, and then another power station right there. Okay, now I'm gonna put down the bed and show you what it looks like all together. Okay, this bad boy right here, this bag, I forgot to talk about it. This is a windshield cover. So you can cover up your windshield and black it out, make it nice and dark. That is there, just so we can show that off, because otherwise it's tucked away and hidden. No one's going to know what's going on. Okay, there it is down. So what happens is you hold the button, this comes down like so, and then this little piece goes the whole way across. You pull that out, this bad boy stays folded up, goes in there. Now some of you might be thinking, wow, that's pretty lumpy. And yeah, that's kind of, it's pretty flat the whole way across, but that's an artifact of turning 2 couches into a king-size bed. The best part is, though, you got plenty of storage in here, So you could, you could bring a foamy, roll that out on top, or you can just kind of sleep in individual spaces, and it's super comfortable. Like, it's super dense foam, nice, soft, cushy. The only issue is that you've got some different kind of heights here. Now those seat belts, they just tuck under. I leave them out because I'm just going to put the sofa back up anyways. So that's your bed situation. Just kind of a wide view for you of everything. Your kitchen. Now, let's talk about the chassis. Okay, so on the way to the chassis, let's talk about two things. One, this Lagoon table. Fully adjustable. You can adjust the height, you can spin it, you can twist it, whatever you want. Spin it around, right? Whatever you want to do to fit your needs. This is a really nice workspace. So, if you got your laptop or your tablet, you got a nice spot to sit and work. You can have the screen down, let the cool air flow in. It's a nice spot. I love that table. Then, right here at the step up is part of your water tank. So you get 37 gallons of fresh water in a Zion. Why? Well, because the tank, part of the tank is kind of behind the seat, and it goes underneath here, stretches all the way across for an extra bunch of water storage back there. Fire extinguisher, of course. But that's awesome. They just kind of went the extra mile, engineered their own water system. All of their water tanks are submersion tested for leaks. So that's pretty cool too. Really good job, Roadtrek. All right, now the chassis. I'll try to keep this pretty brief. Really nice seats, fully reclining, full adjustment. You got lumbar, all of that. But let's talk about the goods up here. So a little bit of storage in the roof. I'm just going to squeeze in and sit. It might be a little bit shaky for a minute. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sitting in the captain's chair. What do we got? A whole whack load of safety features. Emergency braking, radar cruise, all of it is here. We've also got blind spot monitoring, which is not going to really show you anything here, but you get the little triangles in the mirrors. Those mirrors are heated, of course, and power folding, so you can fold them out of the way. So we've got a spot for a couple auxiliary switches here. All your controls. We've got your parking brake. Nice spot for maybe your key or what have you. And in the door, there's a ton of storage. So you've got a bunch of cup holders down here. As you can see, I got my Timmy hose in there. You can tell I'm Canadian. Wireless charger right there. And then you've got a cup holder in the door as well that's actually like really well suited for a can or a water bottle or something. A nice deep storage down there. If I open this up, see that comes out. Plenty of space. And then I will close it. You've also got this like seatbelt material that's stopping the wind from blowing it off. Blowing your door off if it catches you. That's your shifter here with the tow haul button. Climate controls, volume knob. I really like how big the volume knob is because, excuse the shaking again, sorry. You're sitting here, you're driving, you find this, your volume knob is huge and super knobbly, so you can grab it with, gloves on or something. I love that. Leather wrapped steering wheel. It's nice, it's a good size. These are really nice to drive. One of the reasons being, you get crosswind assistance, so if it's really windy, the Ram excuse me, is going to electronically take control of the steering a little bit and assist in steering against the wind. So you're not like this, you know, against the wind. Got your controls in here for all of this. Of course, there's a billion warnings and stuff, so we're not going to really run through that too much. It's just we're sitting here. Nice bright fuel gauge. You got speed sign detection and a whole bunch of other safety stuff that pops up in there. I'm going to put some of it on the screen as well, so you can see a little bit more in detail. It's always hard to remember it all when you're filming a video for whatever reason. Then we have your mirror, which it might not let me shift because this is turned, but your mirror is your backup camera as well. So see right now it's in mirror mode, but if I put it in reverse, it goes to backup camera mode. In here are all your controls. Media, comfort, navigation, your phone, you got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, it's all right here. I think Dodge's infotainment is really good, and that carries over into this. The one thing that's important though is that your climate control stuff is here and not only accessible in here. When it's only accessible in there, that is the worst thing ever. I cannot stand that. So we got some charging over here. This is where you're going to plug in for your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then we've got just a pretty standard 12 volt there. Your passenger gets plenty of foot room and plenty of storage in here. And you got a nice spot up here. There's also some storage up on top of the dash. And a decent sized locking glove box. And you sit up pretty high, you get a nice view of what's going on. That's another Roadtrek, an 07. But that's about it for the chassis. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Individually addressable map lights on both sides as well. Now let's talk about the Firefly system. And for those of you that don't care about the Firefly system, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. But for everybody else, let's go check that out. Okay, so you come in the door and what do you get? You get your Firefly system. So first off, I'm going to show you how to enable the batteries. So first I'm going to turn off battery 1, listen for the click, battery 2, listen for the click, turn off the battery disconnect, flip. Okay, so you walk in, that's your step button, don't worry about that. Battery disconnect. This turns on the AGM that's under the floor. That's your booster pack. This is the defibrillator for the lithiums. You opened this screen, accept. Then you got your two banks, both 300 amp hours. 1. Wait for the click. Yep. 2. Wait for the click. Yep. Okay. Now, master light. Bing. And they're all on, like so. Now those lithiums, they'll charge in about an hour if you're using the chassis, because you've got that additional alternator under the hood that's charging up your solar, or charging up your lithiums, charge in about an hour. Your engine is your generator in this. You can turn on your 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter here. You got your awning control, your sofa control, your climate, individual light controls, all of your water stuff in here. Then there's your light tab. Here's your HVAC tab. You got your Truma Vario heat. That's your water. You got your HVAC. And you do have a furnace in this. It's not just your chassis. Then you've got all the other stuff. So you can see mobile app. What's that? Well, you can do all this from an app as well. And that's kind of a quick rundown of the Firefly system. So again, thank you all for watching so very much. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe, leave me a comment if you have a problem with the video, and I'll see you next time. Later.